Welcome to Rwanda, a country that was once known for its mass genocide. Today, the government goes to great lengths to portray Rwanda as not just a recovered post-conflict society, but a purified one. Infrastructure is booming in the country, and from an outsider looking in, this country bears no resemblance to the old Rwanda. Today's topic of discussion is Rwanda's president, Paul Kagame, who is both a savior and a dictator. The story starts in Rwanda, even before Paul Kagame was born. These were dark times in a country divided by the hatred between the Hutu and Tutsi population. In cause for conflict between the two roots back to social hierarchy, as the Tutsis had greater wealth and social status. The Hutus were poor farmers while the Tutsis were the rich cattle ranchers. It is widely believed that this divide stems back to the 19th century when European colonizers used ethnicity as a way to divide the Hutu and Tutsi population.
This is how the Belgian colonists decided who was a Hutu and who was a Tutsi, so that they could use tribal identity to divide and rule Rwanda. And this European measurement and division of the tribes led directly to the Rwandan genocide of 20 years ago.
Meanwhile, Paul Kagame was born on the 23rd of October, 1957 in Rwanda to a Tutsi family with royal ties. His mother descended from the last Rwandan queen and his father had ties to King Mutara III. At the time, the Tutsi lost political power and it was no longer safe for the Tutsi population to live in Rwanda. Thus the family fled to Uganda. Kagame's early education took place at Rwingoro Primary School. He then attended the Natari School. Through the school, he met Yoweri Museveni, an activist who eventually became the president of Uganda. Meeting with him increased Kagame's political awareness. Museveni recruited Kagame to join the National Resistance Army against the Ugandan government and fight against their injustices. In 1986, the NRA successfully seized power from the government, and this led Kagame to question if the NRA could liberate Ugandans. Why couldn't they do the same in Rwanda? In 1987, the Rwandan Patriotic Front was formed and their mandate was centered around the return of over 480,000 Rwandan Tutsi refugees to Rwanda. On the 6th of April, 1994, the plane of Juvenal Habyarimana, who was Rwanda's Hutu president at the time, was shot down. This resulted in roadblocks being set up by Hutu militants, who began to systematically murder all Tutsi people out of vengeance. An average of 10,000 people were killed daily over 3 months. The genocide had begun. Seeing this, the RPF embarked on a campaign to take state power. On the 19th of July, 1994, they had accomplished their goal and a new president was elected and Kagame was hailed as the country's hero. On April 2000, Kagame was elected as Rwanda's president, with dreams to make improvements to Rwanda at present day. Paul Kagame has curbed street-level corruption, attracted large amounts of foreign investment and reduced the poverty levels of the country. So why are his people still so frightened of him? Supporters of Kagame admit that the country's press is Mokwashanarita, that is in the armpit of the state. In Rwanda, when individuals run successful businesses, the RPF must be a part of it, and then eventually take control. Diane Rwigara's father was running his small business and did not want to let the corrupt government in, and for this he was killed. When Rwigara insisted on justice for her father's death, nothing was done to bring justice. There has been no official investigation.
On m'a torturé jusqu'au niveau d'utiliser une câble électrique. Quelquefois, on venait pendant la nuit nous appeler pour faire des interviews. Pendant ces interviews, c'est là où on subissait des tortures. On donnait souvent des coups de bateau, on pouvait vous gifler. Plus, sachez bien aussi que nous étions privés de repas, puisque tout le temps que j'ai fait là-bas, on ne mangeait que les maïs et les haricots avec 1 litre d'eau par jour. Lorsque nous étions dans la prison, on nous a informé que j'ai été innocenté par le tribunal. Mais le jour de la sortie, le chef de la prison, il nous a dit que même si le tribunal a prononcé notre innocence, ce n'est pas pour dire que nous n'avons rien fait. J'ai décidé alors de prendre le chemin d'asile.
Kagame continues to ignore pleas from organizations such as the Human Rights Watch and the UN to implement plans against torture and other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Ruigara describes her country. Rwanda is like a very pretty girl with a lot of makeup, perfect teeth, perfect hair, perfect everything. The government spends so much time on the image because they know the inside is dark and dirty.
His rapier he'll to twinkle until